Hi, my name's Tony and I'm from the Supco. And today I'm going to run you through the 2022 Red Paddle Co 10.6 ride. So here it is, the Red Paddle Co 2022 10.6 ride. And this board is simply an icon. Not only does it sit at the heart of the Red Paddle Co ride range, but it has long been a mainstay for Red Paddle Co and really the go-to board for so many paddlers. And that's whether that be your first touch point is in a hire centre or a use of a friend's board, invariably it's gonna have been on an all-rounder like the 10.6 ride. And the reason for that and the reason for its popularity is that it simply does so much for such a broad range of people out there. And it just does a bit of everything. It's a bit of a jack of all, in that it kind of works very well in flat water, it paddles really well in small surf. So if you want to do your first attempt at catching some waves, well, it will work. If you want to kind of be an intermediate paddler and push it in some surf a little bit more, then the board will still perform relatively well in surf. But primarily, a lot of people are out there enjoying the board in a wide range of conditions, and it works for a really broad range of paddlers, as I say. So if you're up to around 110 kilos and looking for an all-rounder, then the 10.6 ride is an excellent, excellent starting point. But look, let's take you through from the nose down to the tail as we do in all of our videos, and then we'll run through the accessories that come with the package as a whole. But first off, well, it's the overall shape. The overall shape of the 10.6 ride has been unchanged now for a few years, but that's not a bad thing because it's proven, and we know it's proven because it works. The overall width of the board fills out very quickly and it follows all the way down towards the tail and it keeps that width of 32 inches wide for most of its length. And that is good in that it's providing a lot of stability and confidence underfoot. On the nose though, we have a really nice plastic-free carry handle that carries the red logo embroidered on the front there, and that sits just behind it is a female threaded mount that takes a 6mm fitting, and that will there allow you to carry, say, an action sports camera like a GoPro or an aftermarket fitting from someone like Ram or Railblazer that have then got a huge range of accessories that you can go and fit pretty much everything you could possibly imagine onto the nose of your 10.6 ride. The bungees are back in 2022, first introduced in 2021. Really nice feature. I think they're really key to the Red Paddle Co aesthetic in that they make the board stand out really from anything else there on the market. But interestingly, in 2022, there's been a really slight small change, and that's been this small D-ring here. And it's quite clever. The simple reason being is that these bungees, as great as they are and how much space they afford you, that with big bulky items, they're fantastic. But small items, it's quite hard to get tension in them, but not now. In that with this small area here, you can fit a water bottle in here quite easily, or say a pair of flip-flops or something else. If you're walking down to the edge of the beach, you can now secure smaller items in there really, really easily. And it's just Red constantly looking to improve their products. The deck pad, really generous, very, very grippy underfoot. Quite cute as well from Red Paddle Co that they've managed to emboss their red repeater graphic over the entire surface of the deck pad. Leads back to a really nice, comfortable carry handle that's padded out with some EVA in the center there, and it fits really, really nicely in your hand. As we work our way back down the board though, it crosses over into this diamond cut deck pad, which still carries the red repeater graphic, but it helps you just orientate your footwork on the board, and it's really, really comfortable underfoot. There's then a third carry handle there on the tail, and it just means that you can really handle the board really, really easily to and from the water's edge, and it's much more manageable as a result. D-ring for the leash, and then also the valve, because this is an inflatable product. And it's often that you do forget that Red Paddle Co products are inflatable because they are insanely rigid. But look, let's take the board and just pop it over onto its rail so we can see the underside. Really clean aesthetic, nice Red Paddle Co branding there, but no real surprises on the board there. The fins in the tail, they are Red Paddle Co's iFin system, bonded to the board for life. What's really nice with those fins though is actually they're towed in slightly, and it's just 2. So in 2021, Red Paddle Co did away with their full thruster fin system, so they're 3 fins in the tail of the board, and they opted, having learnt from their compact range of boards, that really 2 fins towed in slightly are just going to aid tracking. So the 2022 Red Paddle Co 10.6 Ride does paddle very, very well. As a package overall though, while there's been a few tweaks to the board, well, the big advances are the paddles and also the bag. The paddles themselves, you have 2 options in 2022. You have the Hybrid Tough, which takes Red Paddle Co's learnings with their nylon blade, and it provides a very hard-wearing, tough paddle. That ties it to a carbon composite shaft, so there's some fiberglass within the shaft, but it's a really nice lightweight paddle overall, coming in at just over 850 grams. If you've got room within the budget though, then we would recommend upgrading, if at all possible, to the Prime 3-piece paddle. And the Prime is a 100% carbon paddle. It's made from forged carbon, and we go into a lot more detail on both of these in our separate paddle videos, so be sure to check that out just up here. But the big improvement and advance in 2022 is the bag. Now, I think for a long, long time now, Red Paddle Co have had one of, if not the best inflatable board bag on the market. But really in 2022, they've taken it onto another level. And it's not just the simple improvements they made with the aesthetics, it really is their transformer detachable system that just transforms how you use the board and how you get to your portages and your launching points. But again, we've got a separate video on the bag, so be sure to check that out also. The other thing you get within the package as well in 2022 is the famed Red Paddle Co Titan 2. This pump is revolutionary. It is an exceptional bit of kit, and it's only available from Red Paddle Co. And it really just goes to show the level of effort that they put into all of their products. Be sure to check out our video that covers this pump in far more detail. But look, in 2022, if you are out there looking for an all-rounder that really just kind of works for everyone within the family, up to around 110 kilos, as I say, that's very hard wearing, durable board that just does an awful lot for everyone, well, the Red Paddle Co 10.6 Ride must be on your shortlist. Thanks for watching our video. If you've got any questions about what you've seen, why not give us a call in the shop or head over to thesupco.com. To stay up to date with all of our videos though, make sure you click subscribe up here and turn on the notification bell. But if you want to see our next video, well, take a look up here.